Hi everyone, it's me Cheryl. I hope you're all alright. Tuesday morning. No, it's not, it's Tuesday afternoon. Why did I just say that? I wanted to stop saying... No, you don't say it, do you? I wanted to stop going... after I'd said, hi, hope you're alright. So I filled it with something and it was totally the wrong thing to fill it with. Never mind. Forget I said that. I could edit this, but I think it's funny. Anyway, what have I been doing? 10 stitch blanket, only a few rows, scuddy, only a few rows. You won't be able to see much difference from last time, so forget about that for the moment. There we go. Stop saying I forgot to mention last week, you know, when I showed you this. I think it was Pam Chatfield who said, that was lovely what your friend made you. It was my mum. I forgot to say, last week when I was talking about going up to, I went up to see my parents. That was actually, first of all I started the sentence with, I went to see my mum at the weekend and she made me, and I just totally fluffed up and I thought, hang on a minute, I didn't just see my mum, I went to see my dad as well. So I restarted saying that, and this time, the second time round, it just came out with, and I forgot to mention who she was. It was my mum. So it's my mum who made me this. And somebody in the video, I haven't replied to comments yet, but I remember somebody replying saying, what's that scarf with the holes in called? And I thought, which one is it? Do they mean this one? So if it's you and you recognise it and you're watching this, is this the one you're talking about? It's called Honeycomb Stitch, and I got it from this book here. So it's one of the little patterns in there. Trying to think of where to put stuff. So I finished the 2 road trip scarves. I mean, I already had done insofar as the triangle, but I needed to just embellish it. But now I've done that, and I've taken some video which I will show you here. This is the first of the road trip scarves I made by Zooty Owl. You can see the little flowers there with a wooden bead. A couple more there and some more down here. And there's the braids. I didn't do them how it was suggested in the pattern because I didn't quite understand it. So I plaited them instead. Still look okay. This yarn was what was it called? Payton's Fab Print, and that's the jeans colour. This road trip scarf is made with the James C. Brett Woodlander yarn, which is oh yes, I believe it's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. It's DK weight. As you can see, again, I've embellished it with flowers with the beads there, and again with the plaited braids. I feel that this one it looks much better, and I think that's because of the colour distribution with the yarn used, and it felt more, even though they were both DK, the Paytons and this, I felt that this one was a little bit lightweight, and it gives a bit more drapey effect. Aren't they beautiful? Really like doing that. That's absolutely gorgeous. And last week at Knit and Natter, I still didn't do any knitting. I picked up, no, I didn't finish anything off, I just picked up this again from this. Well, I couldn't remember where I left off, and I couldn't even remember whether the row counter on my phone was accurate, whether I'd actually noted down the last row I did. So I took a long look at it and figured out where I was, how many rows up I was, and I was an inch into row 5. But I did actually think it didn't look quite right anyway. And I'm so glad I rechecked everything, because I realised I'd done all of row 4 and then, of course, the bit of row 5 wrong. I did too much of something, which meant it was very, very wavy. Anyway, I frogged it back that row and a half. I mean, it's quite a long row. So, and it's thin yarn as well, so we're not talking about a few stitches here, we're talking about quite a bit. But, you know, it's fine. I'm glad I've done that, because it looks so much better. And it lays so much flatter, and that edge looks so much straighter, as does the other one. Whereas before it was like arching round. But anyway, that's row 8 I think. This top edge so far. So it's coming out nice, it feels lovely. So I'll just plod on with that. And do you remember the cherry pie I made my husband that he wanted me to make? Well, he was very nice. He said, I will pay you for doing that, because he appreciates my work and my time. So he did. And I didn't know how much to charge. I mean, the whole crocheting, just the crocheting, it took me an hour and a half. It's the sewing up that took a bit longer. And I didn't mean like I started it on Tuesday and finished it Thursday. I might have done that, but that's not what I just noted down the times I actually spent working on it. And I still didn't know what to do, but he handed over 20 quid. I thought, oh, okay then. And I went to give him 10 back. He went, no, you keep it, buy yourself some more supplies, you know. It'd pay for your time, not just the materials. So I bought some more yarn. And although I didn't buy Red Heart Super Saver again, I did actually buy some Red Heart from England. And I bought 4 of these. So there's the other 3. The other 3 were in the packet. It's a sale packet, so that's probably overcoming. This is the other one. Red Heart Boutique Unforgettable. And that's, I think, is it Dragonfly, the colour? It feels so nice. And it's, what's in this? Oh, it's 100% acrylic. It's very soft acrylic. Some acrylics are really soft and some are quite scratchy, have you noticed? So I'm looking forward to making some shawl with that. I don't know what kind of shawl, but I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm still plodding on with the Scuddy. I'm still doing a 10 stitch blanket. I've only done a few rows of each, so there's nothing really to show you. And I'll recommence doing that. And that's it, I'm afraid, for this week. Did anybody ask any more questions? I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, I'm waiting for some, you know, the tissue gift paper. I'm waiting for that to come through the post so I can wrap up the shawl and send it off to Karen. So she doesn't know it yet. When I posted the picture on Facebook, I limited who could see it, so I limited it so she didn't see it, so it was a surprise. And also we've got 2 mutual friends who I met through her, who she trained as a yoga teacher with. So I hit them as well, just in case word got back, you know what I mean. So luckily you can hide posts from people, so I'll keep the surprise on it. The other week when I actually logged at Shawl on Ravelry, and I realised, my goodness, I have not been putting projects on there for quite some time, and that had been since December 2013, I think the last one was. So I thought, oh my. So I had my iPod in one hand, because that's where I take all the photos and I share them with my mum. Usually the photo starts with a little bit of what I've started on and then the finished item, plus maybe 1 or 2 in between, whereas everybody else gets to see the finished, unless I'm doing a video on I'll show you my progress. So with iPod in one hand looking at the photos, my phone in the other hand with a notes app, and I was logging down the items and the dates on, because I had to pull up, I have this EXIF app so I can find the dates of the photos on the iPod. And still, even then, there's a list. Even then, there's things that I didn't even take a photo of. Oh, you can't see it, it's off screen, but you could see it. There was a head over there, it's Vera. She's wearing a hat. Never took a photo of that hat at all until just today, when I was messing about outside with the blur background thing. It's a feature on the phone. I did that. There is a couple more things that I have to photograph. It's not hugely important, but it's part of the list, and I will start putting them on there. But I'm just surprised that I haven't. It's 9 months, nearly 10 months. It's October tomorrow, and I haven't put anything on Ravelry since last week. And I thought, my goodness. And when I looked at the list at how much I've actually made, I thought, you can easily forget, can't you? And I have made a lot of stuff, really. Stuff that's still unfinished, of course, but other stuff that I've done in no time at all. Well, it feels like no time at all, but yeah, I was shocked. So they will be going on there bit by bit. And there's a couple more things. I've just looked in one of the drawers behind me, and now I knew there was a scarf, and I had a feeling there was a hat. Well, I found the hat. I haven't found the scarf, and I know why, because I need to put tassels on it still. And that, I think that was in Kinko Splash, that red one. So I need to photograph that. I'll do it when they're together. And there's another hat that I actually saw on video. I actually go back through videos as well to see what I'd made that I forgot about. And there's another hat on there. You so easily forget, don't you? And it's just, obviously it's in the moment thing. You're working on it, it's in your mind in the moment, and when you're finished you totally forget about it. Oh no, you can't forget about all your hard work like that, can you? But anyway, at least I've got that list ongoing and I can start putting them on Ravelry, and then it's nice. It's nice record keeping, isn't it, of what you've done, and you can mark your progress. Yeah. While I was looking at those photos, I actually found some on my iPod of my very first single crochet square, half double crochet, double crochet. I did try triple, and all uneven sides and uneven tension. It's like, oh, my very first. It looks so sweet. But it's progress, isn't it? It makes me want to like make another square of each one and just see the difference, like 2 years difference. I've been printing out downloading and printing out some shawl patterns. I stopped printing them out because I thought, don't want to waste paper until I'm actually making them. Yeah. Because sometimes what I do, I have it in Dropbox or Google Drive and I access it through my iPod, but I always think, oh, what happens if I'm not there at that moment in time at home, where there's a Wi-Fi signal, so, or even like a very good phone signal to be able to just access the pattern like that. So sometimes what I do on my iPod, I just take a screenshot of that page and work from that page and then delete it later to save room on the iPod, but it's just the way I work. It saves printing out, I suppose. And I think that's it. That's it, definitely. So I shall wrap this up now. Enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and enjoy your crafting, whatever you do, knitting, crochet, whatever. I'll see you next week. Okay, take care. Bye bye.